And if we go against the Spurs and the Utah Jazz, then we'll be in November, man. So once we push through November, man, we'll be in December. And then once we push into December, we'll be able to go to January. And then February, then March, then April, man. I'm trying to get this grind right, man. I'm just happy that I actually had a character made when I created the player. We went to Milwaukee again, but that's all I'll be going to is Milwaukee, man. But I really wish I could go to different teams, bro. But if we had went to different teams and they had good players, bro, it'll be cool because their overall will be amazing, man. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. But like I said, we gotta push through November, man, so we can go through December. Once we push through December, man, that'll be cool, man. Then we're also with the Timberwolves, man. Came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to go trap when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know where to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Give a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She wanted many high school classmates, I'm growing on.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee. I can feel the love from the city every time I step on the floor. When I'm done, the only thing that's on my mind is spending time with my family. The Bucks are my basketball family. Kevin, that was my club.
I'm gonna take everything off the
David, I am
I'll take everything off the Android. Put it on my other phone.
And a whole season still ahead of us, but it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. Let's take a look at the Hawks. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know, for the Bucks, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Easily on the wing along with Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there at Prince, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. The Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Harris, and it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes with the top players, I think that's a good thing. Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player, always looking to make the extra back.
Here's Russell. He had 15 points last night. And Towns gets it to go.
That's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the
I gotta go take a shower, man, before it's too late. Like, I'll take a shower around like 5:30, man. That's the time. Or even earlier than that when I'm not playing the game, though, because, you know, I am trying to work again. But, you know, church blessed me with a job, man. They blessed me with a job. So what happened was, they was like, you want to work for somebody at the church that I go to? I was like, at Bible-based church. It was like, I was like, yeah, but, you know, I'm blessed now, though.
And the first sponges.
And something that gets forgotten is Rick Lopez. He is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the three and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
Rick Lopez, it's a both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Towns, high post. Poke loose. It's going by Harris. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Towns. The turnaround jumper.
Put a lot of work into his jump shot over the years, and you see the work starting to pay dividends now for Giannis. He's burying mid-range jumpers more consistently.
Now, here is Russell. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss anything there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Prince. And it's blocked right out of the air. And controls it. Their offense has been great here.
The ball movement has been terrific. And they've kept the defense off balance. Great second here. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they one goes. County.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Middleton on the wing. Prince against Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
So the Timberwolves are their first time out.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
I'm just grateful to have the games, man, and show y'all good content, man. Thank you so much, guys, so much for showing out, showing y'all appreciation towards my channel, man. I really appreciate it, man. The audience is amazing. The subscribers amazing. I just want to keep going with y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I love it from the bottom of my heart, man. I just can't say nothing because I'm really shocked right now. So I don't have really nothing else to say besides that stuff that I'm talking about right now. Like, y'all are amazing, man. Y'all are amazing. I don't know what I would do without y'all, man. I don't know what I would do without y'all, man.
Take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In the third spot, the Bucks.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot in.
Middleton outside. Here's Lopez. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Good design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here is Russell. Diving in. There's Towns. And he puts in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And first quarter, about 3.5 minutes in. Middleton right side. Over Edwards. Kept alive. Out to Harris. Here's Middleton. He's good for a second make. He's made 2 so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here is Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Bucks. It's a 10-point game. This their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
You know, they swept the Caesar series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Here's Russell. Out of Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Prince against Giannis. Here's Edwards. That one a little long. Bucks lead by 12. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Got that bucket. Giannis has got two.
Has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
Russell against Harris. And they get it. A try by Russell. And that's 2 points on the way.
Well, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And this has been of errors. I mean, you can just add that to the list.
And that was another look at the aggressive team that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just the timing. When to rise up and swat that away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Torian Prince. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Edwards. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is Russell. Six on the shot clock. And the layup is good. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
He's 40. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One on the rim, one on the clock. What a play. And the ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got the double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
Right now, really well. We don't plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I gotta fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for. So right now I can see
Stressed out.
Capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-placed game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Hernangomez in at the three. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but a sneaky suspicion he just runs over the team.
And good as it just Russell kicks to Reed. Timberwolves piecing it around. Usually outside. There's Russell with the three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Going inside. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got his first basket of the night.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
I think I'm gonna get cable though, Spectrum. I'm gonna get Spectrum and then pay the bill every time. I don't know, I'm thinking about it.
Empty that time from Leonard. Milwaukee leading by 16. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebound.
And can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball, always nice.
As I play the games, man, I'm gonna work, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully I'll keep it up. Right, man.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. Can't connect from short range.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Holiday the pass to Moore. Another shot. Green for 2 points.
I like that move, man. I really like that move. I like that move because it's like when you post them up, you go all the way to the post. You go all the way to the post, and then when you get to the basket, you turn around, and then you just go up with it and make a layup. So that's the best part I like about it. I'm glad they don't have no shot meter on it, though.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. And last year, their bench came alive.
Minnesota. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Okogie comes in for Vanderbilt. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Beasley. Now, here is Russell. Here's Towns. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so, Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Defense is only
Oh, yeah.
4 points in the quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect for this team.
Here's Towns. He's coming off a 31-point game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the team.
Harris against Towns. Harris dishes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. 13 points for him the last game against Indiana.
Really impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Minnesota calls timeout.
It's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority.
I'll probably be active tomorrow, man. I'll probably be active tomorrow. Go to group, get that done in the afternoon. Because I don't want to play in the morning. Because as soon as I play in the morning, by the time the time comes for us to go to group, I might be late because I'll be playing video games all day, but you know, I'm just trying to stay consistent. But you know, sometimes when I don't be on YouTube, other people subscribe because they be watching me every day, and then they get mad when I stop recording for a day or two. So I just want to be consistent, man. I appreciate the subscribers and everything, but I really, you know, sometimes I watch NBA, sometimes I watch the baseball games and MLB, the show, on real life. I watch it in real life, so I'm trying to get back on my Roku TV, which I got today on my 24-inch. But yeah, man, I really want to get cable, bro. But I gotta pay for it every month, though,
Here's
probably.
Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out of offense.
Yeah, and that's something to grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Towns, no luck.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's Middleton penetrating. That one goes in.
On the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He made that?
Edwards got his second best.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Edwards against DiVincenzo.
Oh, he made that again?
Points for him.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
I got you.
11 feet away.
Got you, man. I got you.
Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And so it's Milwaukee. Only a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Getting styles, driving the rebound now, trying to push it, trying to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bro, Luka
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Luka
This is Ernie
Doncic
Johnson.
is crazy.
Kenny Jeff Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the
Yeah,
folks,
folks.
Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16
Glad I got all the
points,
games I
3
need.
block shots, and 5 rebounds.
I gotta get used to
Your thoughts on
2K2
the Bucks
though.
first half?
The shot meter the first time,
They built this
I
lead
was
in
doing
large
horrible.
part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Subs, superb football. I mean, they played like starters.
And Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Go take a shower, take my medication tonight. I think I'll take my medication.
This is good fast up there. They don't care, I don't care. I'm out of
I'm
here.
taking my medication tonight.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Okay. Okay.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. And forward, they have Middleton and Young. Harris is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in the 5 spot. Knocks it loose. And it's the Bucks on the break. Harris with the ball.
That play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Russell following the bucket by the Bucks. And Kubo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Prince, right side. Big shot on the way. And the jumper falls for him.
Boy, that time the setup was perfect, and Prince had an easy shot from the mid-range there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Oh, it's the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Russell kicks to Prince. Back to Russell. Launches it. And again, Minnesota looking for both.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
And there is one. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Prince with it. Tries again. No good off the front line.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Minnesota with the rebound. Beasley, the pass to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And Anthony Edwards, the teammate for 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his
I'll probably upload tomorrow after the group.
Nash out there now for the Timberwolves. Nash Reed, he's checked.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt comes in for Torian Prince. And it's Juan Gomez in for Edwards. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. Yep, that one goes. So many top picks coming ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needed more time there.
And the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Here's Reed following the basket by Giannis. Clock at 4. Hernan Gomez finds Reed. Vanderbilt misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Reed. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Watch the counts, and Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And one thing about Nas Reed, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. He rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
I made history in 2K24, bro. I made history. I finally went to a different team, man. I went to the 76ers now, man, on 2K24, bro. And I played 2K14. I went all the way to the championship and won, man. I got the game right now, but I ain't gonna play it but one time, and I did play one time. So I ain't gonna play it no more unless my family wanna play it. It's brand new and everything for 2K14 though. I gotta play NCAA 25 and 26, and I gotta play Madden 26. I really gotta play Madden 26 on PS5, man. I feel like I'm gonna lose the championship, man.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Holiday, and there's the pass to Giannis. Holiday trying to free himself up. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points. Minnesota's gone 3-6 tonight, and they let it fire from downtown. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Here's Reed. Up again. It's good.
How did he get the rebound, bro?
Whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Here's Portis. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the inside. And a jump to finish it off. Beauty.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Harris. Inside. Releases. Nails the baby ball. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Beasley. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Stolen away. Middleton against Hernan Gomez. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Reed.
I think they better not make it again, bro. I'm gonna get pissed.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Vanderbilt shot is good.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell, already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in on there. Giannis has got 22.
At the offensive end, he's got about as much as they can hope for today.
Russell against Harris. Up top, Russell. The 10-foot. And good. Off the right side of the rim. Russell's got 13.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been excellent.
Baby, would you come my way? Got something I want to say. I will never think no. Oh, 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 oh. Give me whatever you really want. I'll be pulling on a freaking block. I don't have no gun to protect you. All I know, you better have what you have.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Beasley. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Carl Anthony Towns is out there with Prince. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And Jacoby at the small forward position. Now here's Portis. After the miss from Carl Anthony Towns. Portis against Prince. Nice shot by Portis.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team are completely changes. He played with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I cannot agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Dang, my phone on 59%, bro. I gotta go take a shower, bro. Then I could eat. Bro. I ain't gonna eat my chips, though. Not yet.
The first one full.
I'm gonna save the chips.
Towns not known for his rim protection.
Probably get some ravioli or something,
He's
bro.
improved in that area recently, challenging.
If I eat cereal right now, bro, I won't have nothing in the
The Bucks
morning.
making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he makes both free throws. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. 30 times for improving in there. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Towns. Over Lopez. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. A Kobe mission. The Bucks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. DiVincenzo. That's good. That's the number 5 and a 5 for 8-point shooting.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Edwards passes to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. They get it back. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Nice to the hoop. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And break that here, guys. The hustle stretch for Milwaukee.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
He's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
You see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Okogie. Over Middleton. Another miss by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Bucks. Big stretch here going 10-2.
Dang, Drew. Okay.
Offensive production, they have got it firing on all cylinders.
Drew could dunk, man. Okay.
He just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Noel passes to Edwards. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They grabbed their own miss.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now, here's Portis. Shoots over Towns, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into into the hole.
Towns with it. Lopez covering, and it's good for 2.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go on the record books as a dominant win for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis, and Harris subbed in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for Towns. Jake Lehman comes in for Torian Prince. Culver's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards.
Nice heads-up play that time from Culver. Excellent awareness.
Harris
He's
gives
open.
to DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Milwaukee.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Noel. Pass to Lehman. Down low. A shot good from Vanderbilt.
And you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harris passes to Antetokounmpo. Raises the glass to finish the layup.
All the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Lehman. On deep. Missed. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it.
I gotta go take a shower, man.
At times, just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were
How to work
pretty
to the
much
profile and
dominant.
everything.
And a checks down and sends it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
For the settings.
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I'm gonna win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
All right, guys. So we got 2 more games before we end October, bro. We got to push to November. But yeah, man, I've been really appreciative and positive. But yeah, man, we got 2 more games. The Spurs and the Jazz, man. If we can win both games and don't lose, bro, that would be cool, man. And then we start off with November 2nd going against the Detroit Pistons. So yeah, man, we got 14 games in November, bro. 14 games. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you really like my videos, I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep going. Trying to make y'all happy. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Spurs and the Utah Jazz, the 2 last games for October, man. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to post this like every day, every week, whenever I have free time. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe.